All right. Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of all of Israel, which are the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to the elect that's kicking the word with truth and in sincerity. And with that, I'm just jump straight into the lesson. This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into the rest. All right, so I'm going to stop right there. It said, let us labor, therefore, so we can enter into what? The rest. All right, so what's the labor? We're doing the labor right now, brothers. Doing the work. All right, so we can get that penny. That penny is what? Salvation, the kingdom of heaven. All right, so we're doing the labor now to reap the benefits. All right, like when I believe it says in Sirach, you will reap her benefits right so, or her fruit. Sirach, you will get her fruits rightly so, or right away, something to that effect. You know, I'm butchering it horribly. All right, but I know it's in Sirach. And I know if you brothers know what scripture I'm talking about, you know, you guys, you know, pull it up, read over it. You know. So we're doing the labor right now, man. All right. It says, least any man fall after the same example of unbelief. All right. Because, a lot of brothers are starting to get weary now, man. They're starting to get tired. They want to clock out or take a fucking lunch break. That ain't how this thing works, man. All right. Scriptures say be occupied in prophecy. All right. All right, you got to do this work, man. What? You just think you're just going to get the kingdom? No, you got to work for it, man. All right, read 2nd Esdras. All right, the fire on the right, the water on the left, the straight narrow path. All right, how could you get this kingdom if you can't? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just get that, man. Bear with me, brothers. Baba Krishah, bear with me. All right, this is 2nd Esdras and 2nd Esdras 7-7. The entrance. Okay, I'm gonna start at 6. This is 2nd Esdras 7-6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set abroad a broad field, and it's full of good things. All right, that's our rest. All right, the kingdom of heaven. All right, the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. All right, when you read Acts, I believe it's the 5th chapter or the 4th chapter. All right, basically through much tribulation is how we enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right, like as if there was a fire on the right hand and on the left deep water. The only path between them both, even between the fire and water, so small that could but one man go there at once. All right, every man work about his own salvation. So every man got to do his own portion of work. All right, every man has to fill his certain office the Lord has gave him. Every man has to maximize their potential in this truth, man. All right, you got to fulfill your lot. Read Daniel's the 12th chapter. All right. Verse 9. If the city was now given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass through the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? All right, so you got to go through these things. You got to do the work. All right, you got to go through affliction. All right, that's how you're going to get the kingdom of heaven. So we labor in all things. All right, 2 Timothy 2:10, I believe Paul said, I endure all things for the elect's sake, elect's sake. All right. So he endure all things. He's laboring. All right. The labor of love, man. This is our job. This is our occupation, man. This is our profession. All right. All right, let me go back to the lesson. Just a quick side note. All right. This is 1 Thessalonians, 1st chapter, starting with the 3rd verse. Remembering without ceasing your work of faith. All right. That alone says it all. All right. Remembering what? Without ceasing. All right. Your work of faith. What's your work of faith? All right. Are we not going out here doing the works by faith? All right. Because faith without works is dead, and vice versa. All right. You got to have them both. All right. So that work of faith, that goes back into let us labor. All right. So we can enter into our rest, man. All right. Oh, here's the labor of love. Hey, that's the spirit. And labor of love. All right. Now, what is love according to the scriptures? Keeping the commandments. All right. One of the commandments is going out and teach. All right. So it says, hey, the labor of love. All right. So you got to labor in this thing. Study to show yourself improved. All right. Hey, brothers, we are teachers. All right. We are, man. We have a group of men to lead. All right. Because, hey, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua raised up them certain elect men to give them, they spiritual powers, you got to understand, the kingdom of heaven is not coming overnight, man. We got tasks and certain things we need to do, man. All right? The Lord may give us certain legions of angels. Hey, go take down this country. Go take down this government, man. All right? So it's a lot of beautiful things leading up to the actual kingdom of heaven, man. But you got to go through you got to labor for it, man. You got to labor for it, all right? Okay? The labor of love and patience of the hope of Adawan Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right? Patience of hope. All right? A lot of brothers are getting weary, man. All right? They are the examples of unbelief, as the scriptures say, man. Because you guys ain't got no patience, man. Read Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Woe to him that lost patience. What you gonna do when the Lord visits you in that day, man? All right? It's really that simple, man. All right? The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua should want you to stay in this thing, man. If you truly fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But guess what? It ain't up to us, brothers. It's up to whether you are of the elect or not, man. But character shows a lot about a brother. I've learned that from experience, man. And patience with the hope of Adawan Yahweh Shai Mashiach in the sight of the power in our Father, knowing, brethren, beloved, your elect. Hey, well, there you go. Your election of Yahweh. All right. So, hey, the Lord has the elect, man. And the elect is going to continue doing the work till Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes back. Hey, read the book of Matthew, man. It says, blessed is the servant who Yahweh Shai finds doing so in that day, man. So we literally have to do the work of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai until he cracks them clouds, man. Hey, you should damn near still be preaching when you're getting beamed up, man. All right? I'm just saying something, just throwing it out there. Even though who knows how it's going to be in that day. But that's the sense or state of mind you should be in, man. All right? Hey, because what else are you going to do, man? That's my question to a lot of I'm going to say you so-called brothers. Because the true Akim, you know what I'm talking about. All right? What else are you going to do besides this truth? Ain't shit else to do in this wicked-ass world, man. I'm sick of this fucking place, man. All right, I'm going from there to 1 Corinthians 15 chapter, 58 verse. Therefore, my beloved brethren. All right, hey, it said, brethren, hey, and the last scripture I read just said, brethren, beloved, your election of Yahweh. All right, it says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast. Now, you brothers got some homework. Go look up the word steadfast. All right? Be ye steadfast, unmovable. Now, when I read these two words, there's one scripture that pops in my head because it said unmovable. All right? Romans 8, 38th verse and 39th verse. Nothing should be able to remove us away from the love of Yahawashi Mashiach, man. Always abounding in the work of Yahweh. So you're always supposed to be abounding. You're always supposed to be exhorting, getting built up and building up. All right? You should always be watering, man. All right? Abounding in the truth. All right? Abundantly. Abundance, man. All right? Because, hey, when the scriptures say our bellies should flow living water, living water should flow from our bellies, basically. All right? That's an abundance of water, man. This truth is very deep. All right? Very deep, man. Always abounding in the work of Yahweh. All right? Always abounding in the work of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. All right? For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord, man. So this labor ain't in vain. We're not out here on the corners preaching, doing this work, keeping the Shabbats, keeping the high holy days, abstaining ourselves from idols and defiled animals, sacrificed to beasts. All right? We ain't doing all that for vain, man. All right? We're going to get something for doing this, man. All right? Because we're attempting this, man. Hey, it said we rehearse to righteous acts, man. That's what we're doing. So the Lord said, this is not in vain. Hey, Yahweh is the man that he should not lie. So if he say you ain't doing this in vain, we're not doing this in vain. Hey, the scriptures say lay up heavenly treasures, man. So we're doing that right now, man. We're laboring right now so we could get the rest. So we could get the peace. So we could get the kingdom. So we could get the prize, man. Runneth like you, hey, runneth as if you're running for a prize, man. All right. I'm gonna go from there to Matthews 9 and 37 and 38. Then saith he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. All right. So you got laborers out here, man. But guess what? It's not about quantity. It's about quality, man. All right, it's about quality. So the Lord is only dealing with few laborers, man. Few laborers, man. The true laborers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, man. All right, nothing more, nothing less. The Lord ain't dealing with you guys, man. But the laborers few. Pray ye, therefore, the Lord of the harvest will send forth laborers in his harvest. And guess what? Ever since 2007. All right, this thing's been taking off. It's been popping off, man. All right. So the Lord is hiring laborers and he's firing laborers, man. All right, because only a few is going to make it out of this place, man. All right. Salakia. Go from there to Romans 16 and 5. Likewise, greet the church that is in their house. Salute my well-beloved Ephratus, who is the first fruit of Achaia unto Mashiach. Greet Mary, who bestowed much labor on us. Hey, so you had women in this thing helping out the prophets, man. Read the book of Acts. You had a woman that made the garments, man. All right? Hey, and she was part of the elect, man. Paul loved this woman dearly, man. All right? I forget the actual story, but I know it's in Acts. For sure, man. All right? Greet Mary, who bestowed much labor on us. Salute Adonias and Junia, my kinsmen. All right, now listen, these are all Greek names, but Paul is still calling them his kinsmen, right? And my fellow prisoners. Hey, he's a prisoner of hope, right? Prisoner of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. who are of note. Hey, he says who are of note amongst the apostles, who also were in Mashiach before me. All right, greet Applius, my beloved in the Lord. Salute Eubrainer, our helper in Mashiach. So you had laborers, you had helpers in this truth, man. All right, and Staxius, my beloved. Salute Apelles, approved of Mashiach. Salute them which are of Aristobulus' household. Salute Herodonia, my kinsman. Greet them that be of the household of Narcissus, which are in the Lord. Salute Trepinia and Tripiosa, who labor in the Lord. So all these people Paul are naming off, he's telling you salute, give them a holy kiss. These are all people that labor in this truth. All right, starting with the men. All right, and then you literally had women that helped us out back then, man. All right, yeah, we get. Hey, trust me, we get on the nigga woman a lot, because guess what? It must mean, hey, they gotta be getting on like we get on the men of Israel. All right, but you have righteous women too, so to speak. All right, that's part of the elect. All right, they out of their mind right now, but they gonna get right. All right, the Lord, hey, the Lord still got them, man. Salute the beloved Persis, who labored much in Yahweh. Well, in Yahweh Shem Yahshua in the Lord. Salute Rufus, chosen in the Lord. Hey, chosen in the Lord, man. Hey, this thing is good, man. All right. In his mother, in mine. So, hey, you had all types of laborers, man. All right. More importantly, the men, the prophets actually went out and did the work. But hey, the sisters helped us out. All right. Whether it was cooking, cleaning, whether it was them making the garments for the prophets, all right, or selling their household things and giving the prophets money and different things of that nature. All right, that was their labor. That was their job. All right. Salute Asistris, Pelgon, Hermas, Praftobas, Hermes, which is an actual Greek god. But hey, as you can see, these Greek names are popping up. And the brethren which are in them, salute Philogos and Julia and Neros and his sister and Olympus and all the saints which are with them. Salute one another with a holy kiss. And the churches of Mashiach salute you. So all these people he named off were laborers. All right, simple as that. And I ain't gonna drag this too long. Listen, key point is we are laborers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, and hey, and we got to carry ourselves likewise, so man. Hey, a man that works, he works, man. All right, this ain't no fucking sideshow gig, or this ain't your secondary job, man. This is your foremost important job, man. All right, this is your priority. This is your priority. This is your majority. This is what you're supposed to be doing, man. This is what your life is supposed to revolve around, and vice versa. Hey, this is it. This is it, man. What the fuck else are you gonna do, man? That's my question to you brothers. All right, you guys that don't want to go out and do the work, you guys that are getting tired, riddle me this: what else are you gonna do in America? And with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Israel, which are the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect that's laboring. Shalom.